In this lesson, we're going to be learning that tune, Cinnamon Girl by Neil Young. Another tune that I wasn't sure about, how that would kind of work on ukulele, but it actually is pretty fun to play, and we're able to get, for the most part, all those riffs in there and sound decent on the ukulele. So from an arrangement standpoint, super simple. It's really just that riff, a verse part, a couple riffs and a verse part, mainly, and a bridge. The chords are D, A minor 7, which you can play with just all the strings open, C, G, I think we need that regular A major, and we need a G minor 7. That's played like this. So 1's on the E and A string, 2 on the C string, open G, and I believe that's pretty much it. But we do have to play C and D in a different spot maybe than we're normally used to. So we're gonna play C here. So that's 3rd fret, E and A strings, 4th fret C, 5th fret G. And you're gonna slide that up a whole step to D. So hit, slide, all downstrokes. Okay, then you have this little riff starting on the 3rd fret of the A string. 3, 2, open, 1 on the E string to a G. Or you could just go, if you want it more of a single note thing. Or you can, I like to play the G chord at the end of that. The second time, you just go straight to F there. And then you do it again. Okay, then that brings us into our verse. Verse, super simple, just, you can vary your strumming pattern here, but I would just start with just 8th notes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up to A minor 7, that's all the strings open, to C, to G, then our riff comes in. Okay, so that's D, A minor 7, C, and G. Then we have 1 on the E string to 3, to 2 on the C string. And then go to a C, and then D twice. So then you have C, G, C, A, C, G, C, A. So with the whole riff. Okay, then you repeat that verse. Then you go back to the riff. Then I think you have another verse. Now here I'm varying the strumming pattern. Just the first 2 beats I'm doing as quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. You don't have have to do that. I'm just kind of showing you a different way you could if you want to mix it up. Then we have our riff. And then I believe it does that twice. And then you go back into the intro, and then that leads you into the bridge. Okay, so coming out of the intro or the main riff, then we got the bridge, and it goes to C for 3 bars. To G minor 7 for 2 bars. To A for 2 bars. And you can kind of build that up, okay? So that's going to lead us into the outro / solo. And that's just over the verse chord changes. But I do want to show you something you can do here that's kind of cool to sort of emulate the guitar solo, because he's mainly just playing around a D note on the solo. So we're going to play D. This is the outro solo. Then when you go to A7, you can leave your finger on the 2nd fret here to get that D to come out. And then you can play your C and leave that finger there using your pinky to play the C. And then go to your G. And then your riff, you know. And then do it again. And then it just ends like C, D, D, D. And that's the whole tune. But let's go back to that solo thing a little bit, because you can play around with that note, going back and forth from open C to D, like Oops, sorry. You know, something like that. You can play around with those 2 notes at the end to kind of create your own little solo outro. So there you have it. Pretty simple. A lot of riffs in there that are fun. It's always fun to, you know, we do so much just strumming chords on ukulele that sometimes it's a lot of fun to challenge yourself and play these little single note riffs that were originally done on guitar. So there you have it. That's Cinnamon Girl by Neil Young.